Good afternoon. My name is Coach Mel Thornberry. We're from Unity Christian School. This is my 9th year in the program. Today I have senior Anna Grace Wells and senior Cameron King.
It's Davey Fisher. I've been with the program. This is my 4th year. And today joining me, I've got senior Sam James, senior Elliot Whiteside, and senior Andreo Sawyer.
Coaches, thank you all so much for being here. My name is David Humphreys. I'm the area director for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes here in Rome. And if you would just take a moment here and let's talk about your expectation for this season and where you feel like you're going to end up in February, March. Thank you.
What do I expect? I expect these guys to play with a clear mind, full heart, and great passion. Not attached to the outcome or the scoreboard, but focused on the process every day. Give everything we got. Seek first the kingdom.
I expect the same thing that Coach Fisher said. He's very clear, very good answer. I expect these ladies as seniors, and I'm sure Coach Fisher agrees with the boys, that I expect them to lead. I have a very, good, strong senior core, and then I have a lot of younger girls that are coming up into the program. And so rather than, focus on the score or the outcome of the ball game, but just the way we do things and the way they lead and carry themselves is more important. As far as our outcomes at the end of the season, I trust that if we take care of business, that we can go into the playoffs in the gaps in our division and make some sort of run at the state level. So,
for both coaches, you guys have established a winning culture at Unity. Coach Thornberry, you're coming off a state championship. How do you handle having the target on your back? And Coach Fisher, you got there 2 years ago. You've got some seniors who experienced that. How do you get back to the mountaintop? So,
the mountain looks a little different this year. Because they actually changed our division that we are in, and they have now bumped us up in our GAPS league with larger private schools out of the greater Atlanta area. And so we will not be competing against the same teams that we have for the last few years. We are now in a larger pool. I do believe that we can compete with those teams. I've watched those teams. I've already scouted those teams, and I'm playing some cross-region games against those teams. So I believe that we will still make a run there, but we are in it. We do have a target. We're going to be the new people or new guys on the block, and so we'll just see what happens.
It will be a different year for us, but at the same time, our focus is never there. Our focus is to win each day, to win each moment, to win each practice. I like what Coach Humphrey says, what's important now? Let's do that. And that's every day for us, and getting better. That's our wins. In regards to I'll say it this way. James Naismith, 1892, created the game of basketball with this vision in mind, to win men to the master. And at the end of the day, that's what this is about. And that's what we're putting our eyes on. And if we win, and if and when we win on the scoreboard, it will be the fruit of their work and their team togetherness, not because of just our basketball skills.
Stephen Frazier with Rome Area FCA. This is for the players. What are some goals for the team this season? Both on the court, you're going to be in a different division, but also off the court as far as character.
Some of our goals this year is to kind of pour into our younger underclassmen and to just help them be confident in their game and get better in their sports, but also like strengthening their community with the people around them and growing closer as like a school and closer to Christ at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. Just like being an example for them and just pouring into them in any way we can, off and on the court, forming relationships with them that maybe we wouldn't have outside of the sport, but we can have now, and just learning how to adapt in the game of basketball and in life.
I think Coach Fisher said it best just a second ago. Our goal every day is to get better every day. So whether that's on the court or off the court, where our focus is on getting 1% better every day. So I feel like that's going to be our main goal for the whole year.
I'll piggyback off of that. Leading the younger people on our team the right way, the most Christ-like way, and just playing together and hopefully winning.
Yeah, same thing, just leading, but I would say even more so leading each other. We all got even same age group, seniors. We all excel in different ways, can lead each other in different ways that I may struggle with, Elliot could help me with, and then vice versa. So just finding that out and finding the dynamic of our chemistry together and stuff like that. So.
Looking at your teams and y'all being older, what role does being a role model play as you approach each and every day?
I'd say, of course, me, Dreo, Peter, Sam James, we've had a couple of guys that have been on the team for a very long time now, and we know the program well. And we got new guys coming in, Bo Matson, Mikey, and they don't know, Mikey Ferguson, they don't know as much as we know. So every day showing them what it looks like to hustle, showing them what it looks like to give 100% effort, know the plays, be in the right place at the right time. They learn off that stuff and they just see what we do, learn from our actions.
Yeah, I agree with that. And similar to us, it's just kind of, we're supposed to show them how to show up to everything with a good attitude and being ready to hustle and listen to our coach and just get better as a team and as individuals.
Yes. So
my bad.
Oh, you're good. I got to see a little bit different this summer because I only play basketball. It's my only sport. So I got to see some of the younger kids, practice with them, kind of a little bit more private with just me and a bunch of middle schoolers. So kind of fun, teaching them some things, me learning how to be a leader. And yeah, just teaching them things that I may have done wrong or things that I learned when I was their age. So.
My bad, Sam. How did having, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, no seniors last year, both teams, accelerate y'all's development as leaders?
I think it definitely helped us just learn early how to lead the team and form relationships even last year that we can improve on this year, and just being an example for them and just learning early how to be a leader, because now we get to be better leaders than we were last year and just really leave our last year well.
Just having to step up and learn how to lead, that have been a big thing for all three of us, because it just helps a lot. And yeah.
I'd say it made it a lot easier because last year we looked at it from the perspective of we're seniors. Like we get two senior years basically. And so why not go ahead and step into that role early, learn it, and so we can master it this season.
For the coaches, so again, going back to changing divisions, let's talk about the bigger picture here. High pressure environment, that's what basketball is. You got adversity, you may have some struggles adapting to this new division. How do you help your athletes focus on their identity as a person and not just as a basketball player?
Basketball was my identity for a long time. Jesus changed that. And he used the game as a platform, and he grabbed my heart, and he put the right people in my life. And that's why I'm here. That's why I use the game. That's why I'm coaching, because I want to be a part of the group that helped change my life and point me to what matters most. And focus is easily lost. And that is why each and every day we start practice in the classroom. And we start each practice fixing our minds on what we need to not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of it. And putting our mind on God's Word. We get that ability at Unity Christian School, but we take it a step further and make it not just our talk, but our walk, or at least we do our best.
Coach Fisher says it all the time, and now I say it all the time, but the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So the way my girls practice basketball and play basketball is going to be one day the way they work their job, or the way they are a daughter at home, or the way they will be a mom one day. And so hustling on the court directly correlates over into the way they live their life. Are they on time? Do they get up? Do they have enthusiasm? Are they encouraging other folks? If they do that in practice, I see that carry over into their life, the way they live in the hall, the way they talk to adults, and the way they interact with their family, and even some of the younger girls. And so that's just the biggest piece. I see that roll over, and if I don't hold them to that standard in basketball, then they won't be held to that standard in other places.
This question's for the players. We want to peek into your relationship with your coaches. What are some of the unique ways that your coaches motivate you to be a better person and player? And then what do they mean to you as a mentor?
Okay, so I've been under Coach Mel for, I think, since 5th grade, so like 7 or 8 years. And when we just first started, she really pushed me to try my best. I remember my first varsity game, it was in summer, and we were playing model, and I was just like a little 5th grader, and I was so scared to go in, but she was just like, she's like, you got this, go in, you'll do well, and even if you don't, it's okay, you're trying your best. And she really like carried that throughout my whole basketball career, and she knows how to push me, and she knows how to encourage me, but she also knows how to do that with every other player because we're all different. And yeah.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. I've also been with her since 5th grade, so it's been really cool getting to form a relationship with her, and I just think something cool about her is her intentionality with all of her players, and the way that she takes what she knows about you and uses that to push you to be better in areas that you might not be as best at. So I think that's just a really cool thing about her.
Coach Fisher, he's a very big mentor on me. He helped me in ways that I never thought I would ever help. And he always tell me attention to detail, and the way I do everything is the way I'll always do it. And sometimes when I'm lazy, he'll be hard on me. And even though his message isn't the best, it's what you get from it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Coach Fisher has just helped me off the court and on the court. On the court, just how he's taken my high aspirations for basketball and kept me accountable to those every single day, every moment that he's watching me. You know, off the court too, it's just like he said, like Coach Mel said, the way you do anything is the way you do everything, and I've just seen how he's held me to that off the court as well. So.
Coaches, thank y'all. Players, thank y'all as well. We're excited to watch the season play out, and God bless and good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having us. Thank you, FCA.